So, hi, my name is Thea, and today we're going to talk about lymphatic drainage massage. You are free to join me in the comment section. You are also free to send me an email to ask any question, and we can take it from there. Okay. Now, lymphatic drainage massage has become a popular massage now. Before, persons didn't know, people didn't know anything about lymphatic drainage massage. I didn't know anything about lymphatic drainage massage, and I did not know the benefit, the importance of it. And this is why I want to spread awareness. And to tell you the truth, the big C runs in my family. I hardly can pinpoint a near relative because family is very broad, right? So you have cousins, far cousins, and so forth. But I'm talking in my circle, like family members that is close to me, and like second cousin, third cousin, aunts, and so forth. So we have persons in our family, mother that had cancer, grandmas and so forth. So you know that it yeah, it's a serious thing, right? And I'm sure almost in every family there is somebody or far relative or a friend or a colleague have the big C, and maybe get rid of it or die from it. No, this is not a topic to take lightly and not something that you should skip and don't want to listen to. So, as a young girl growing up, I normally hear my mom tell me to massage my arm and around my breast area. But if you are a 80s baby, meaning if you're an 80s baby, you will have a little bit of not so open-minded parents that will go in depth to teach you things. And below 80s, like 70s baby, you would have maybe not get that teaching unless your mother or father is exposed to the medical field, because they are not going to touch your breast and massage it for you and go in depth. They didn't even want to talk to you about intimacy at that age. So what they didn't tell you how to help you with your hormone. And this is why most young ladies go out there and even get touched, as you know what I mean, get touched before time, because during some cycles or before the cycle, some young girls hormone act up and it leads to different things. So definitely, to get to flush the body of those hormones and to let the child feel better and so forth, the parents could have give them therapy, special exercise and so forth, stretching method during those time, or just give them comforting with a cup of tea. And yes, Jamaican, I'm from Jamaica, and we love to say tea is good. Yes, because you can drink tea and it help also to drain the lymph nodes, and it would be less stress on the body and fatigue. And yes, we do have herbs that can lower your hormonal behavior, and we have herbs that can increase it. So stay tuned for more information so you can learn about that too. But today we are going to speak directly on lymphatic drainage massage. Lymphatic drainage massage is one of the massage that is very important for any young woman. And I'm not saying that men don't need it too, because the human body have lymph nodes, whether you're male or female. And men do get cancer too. Men do get lymphomia, cancer, which happen in the joints and so forth. Men do get arthritis just like female. But why is it important for female? Because right before a menstrual cycle, you can touch all the lymph nodes in your body, like the big ones, and you will feel them tender, they hurt. So it's the lot of strain and hormonal changes that we go when we are going through our menstrual cycle that it puts on our body, because our body is cleansing itself. So it puts so much pressure on our lymph nodes, like it stresses our body. So they are full and they don't flush easily. Some persons lymph node flush easily and some don't, like persons who are going to the gym, they're in sports and so forth, they seems to drain a little faster. But for ladies who are especially have on a little more weight than norm and don't do a lot of exercise, not taking a tablet to drain the lymph node, and yes, you can get tablet from your doctor to drain the lymph nodes. Most persons rather to take the tablet or to drink tea, a certain type of herbs, which we're not speaking about herbs now. So comment below if you want me to do a part 2 telling you some of the herbs that you can drink to help you drain your lymph node. But I want to tell you also the most effective method is to do the massage, the lymphatic drainage massage. And you have to do it in stages because you do not want to strain the veins while doing so. Not only that, you also can drink something, then do the massage, which would help you to drain it more properly and detoxify the body. So while you're doing the massage and draining the lymph nodes, you can do the both by drinking something that will help you. This is what cause us to feel more relaxed and feel more stress free when going through our menstrual cycle. Lymphatic drainage massage can help with menstrual cycle by doing these things, by reducing bloating, inflammation, and cramps associated with the hormonal fluctuation and fluid retention. The massage work to stimulate the flow too, because if you're not having a lot of flow, have you ever seen your menstrual cycle and you notice like your flow is not stable? So let's say your flow come first, it start to give you a little spot, and then it just come down like that, like 2-3 days, just bam at you, like you turn on a pan. All right, I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but yes. And then that's 2 days, and on the fourth days, so the first day spot, 2 more days fully flow, and then the fourth day it slowed down, a lot of cramps, more pain, maybe might have a little stinge, not so much, but maybe you have more than the 3 days that you have it, then you know that definitely a lymphatic drainage massage is needed. And then the fifth day, it come down heavy. The sixth day, and this is for persons who see their 7 day cycle, okay, and 5 day cycle. So basically, you get a flow, it stop, it flow again. So basically, and then this is not even like for me. I can tell you, I will have the spotting today, tomorrow, and it stopped completely. And for that day, I don't see anything, and then it just come down like that. I'm like, what? What are you doing? So I will go drink some herbs and it helped me. I'll get a massage. And yes, I know getting a massage during your menstrual cycle. I'm not talking a professional massage. I'll have my, persons to do a massage for me. If my mommy is around, our siblings, I'll have them to just rub my back for me, and I'll drink some tea. And as I said, we'll talk about herbs that help with menstrual cycle and lymphatic drainage. Just comment in the comment section. I'm not trying to overwhelm you guys with too much information. I want you to learn about lymphatic drainage and what it's good for, not herbs. And that is why I'm not speaking about the herbs, because that's a whole new topic. So what I want you to understand that irregular flow, lymphatic drainage massage can also help you with that, to cleanse the body. Remember, it's blood, it's coming and it's going through your vein and it's going through and cleaning your body. So the fluid that goes through your bloodstream to clean, so that is why it helps. Let me shorten it just so you can understand. So sometimes it's just a little deeper cleanse we need, and doing the lymphatic drainage massage would have give you that deeper cleanse. Are you asking me, should you do the lymphatic drainage before you cycle? It is good if you can do it before you cycle, like 3 days or so before you cycle, if you know when your cycle is coming. It is also good that after your cycle, give the lymph nodes some time to rest, because they're going to fully go down. Even though they're swollen, they will go down. So give it some time to go down, because if you do it immediately after your cycle, your body will be tender, so you can't do it so harshly. You have to take your time, so you will not get the full therapy. So you would have to maybe do it like maybe 5 days after your menstrual cycle, so you can get a proper flush and you don't have pain. You more feel light and less stressed. Yes, because for some person they said lymphatic drainage massage is hurtful. No, it's not supposed to hurt, because if I'm going to do a lymphatic drainage massage on my arm, this is the slight motion that I'm going to do. So it's not supposed to hurt. Oftentimes when it hurts is because you maybe never have a massage before. You maybe been working out and your muscle is very tight. So it will hurt you, or you have a lot of cellulite underneath the skin, and I mean like fat that clump up and don't move. We'll explain a different podcast about cellulites and cellulite retention and all of that. So we're not talking about cellulites right now. Lymphatic drainage massage. So it moves toxin from the body, and when I said that it helps with excess body fluid, it means that the toxin that is coming from the body, it helps to contribute to the discomfort in that you're feeling. So when you have the lymphatic drainage massage, you would have reduced that, so you wouldn't have so much discomfort during your menstrual cycle. I don't believe in living on pills and so forth during your menstrual cycle, even though you have the menstrual pill. So if you get the lymphatic drainage before, and you used to have painful cycle, you will realize that you don't have so much pain during your cycle. But then you would maybe need a next one, so like 2 weeks apart. So let's say we do it 5 days before a menstrual cycle. Your cycle come, a week would have run off and then you wait a next week, and then you do a next one, if you understand. So maybe that would have run out to 2.5 to 3 weeks. You do them back to back, and that would give you a good mental focus, free, feeling good, feeling, just feeling your full self. And did I tell you that it helped with your mental state of mind, like your ability to do things, get things done? Lymphatic drainage massage, because it releases a lot of stress that overflow the body. So it's good for that. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing that I'm leaving out, and I don't want to leave out anything. When doing a lymphatic drainage massage, you have to take in consideration the need of the client. So if you are a therapist and you're offering lymphatic drainage massage, you have to focus on the need of the client, and the client also have to understand why they are doing the lymphatic drainage massage. Is it because you just want to detoxify the body, just to relieve stress and to live a healthy lifestyle, to prevent lymphedema, and to also just give your body that good flush, and just for you to just feel free and feel good? Not only that, I know ladies might say this is not important, but it is. Did you know that when you have a lymphatic drainage massage, at least 2 to 3 inches of fat leave your body? So it's not really fat, it's the water mass that is in the body. So if you have a dress that feel a little tight and you feel like do some adjustment and you're going out, trust me, do at least 2 lymphatic drainage massage before the time, and trust me, that dress will fit you. Okay. And normally when you do a lymphatic drainage massage and you want that weight mass, like you want that 3 inches, you want that 3 inches. Guess what? How long it lasts for? At least 3 weeks. At least 3 weeks. So this is why it is important for ladies, because the reason why it lasts 3 weeks, because when you're near to see your cycle, you start having that water fluid come back. And if it's something that you gradually do over time, then you wouldn't come back so quick, because your body is so healthy. All right, and drink a lot of water. So while you're flushing, yes, you still drink the water, because the water not going to stay, it's going to continue to flush and make sure it doesn't leave any toxin in the body. So it's important that you drink a bottle of water, or a cup of water, whichever you do, before and after the lymphatic drainage massage. And also you have spas, I said, that will give you herbs. I do will give you herbs if you allow me to give you herbs, or I'll just tell you to drink the water, because either way, the both of them is important. So, as I said, lymphatic drainage massage has become very popular, and most persons don't understand it, even though they are hearing it. And it reason being, because how long can the system keep what is beneficial from us? The world is getting so advanced to technology now, where we can go and read up on things. So lymphatic drainage massage is not supposed to be painful if the therapist understand what they're doing. However, as I said, if you have tight muscle, you haven't been working out, and you're overweight, and you have a lot of cellulite underneath your skin, just overall, you might get spots during the process, because while the fluid is going through, it's offering a friction in between the tissue and the veins and the joints and so forth. So you might get some spot. The spot definitely will go away. So you don't need to go and rub things on it for the spot to go away. It will clear up, because the spot is coming from within. So it's good, like for instance, if you have tight muscle, you haven't gotten a massage, just don't run to do a lymphatic drainage massage. Have a nice Swedish like a week before, and then do the lymphatic drainage massage the next week, because that also helps. It also helps when you do some stretching, just open up the valves and stretch and so forth, like maybe a half an hour before you do a lymphatic drainage massage, just to get the muscle warm up and so forth. You get less spot. And not everybody do lymphatic drainage massage and get spot. Sometimes the toxin that is coming from your body too will also make those spots. And if you're light skin, have less melanin, you will see the spot. Most people who have a lot of melanin won't see the spots, but you will get some spots. It's like it's bruising you, but it's not really hurting you. It will clear up. And as I said, the therapist can know the tissue that will often get the spot, because too much pressure. So maybe, and this is what I do recommend, not just maybe, what I do recommend is that you ask your therapist to, if you don't know, to consult with you about your tissue. And like for me, my tissue, see how tight I am, I will definitely get spots. If the therapist don't have the patient to take their time to go through, I will get spot, because my tissue is very thick, and it will bruise. So you have to make sure that you're taking your time. Lymphatic drainage massage can be very tiring for the therapist. You might say to yourself, oh, it's an easy massage because you're not doing any kneading. But the therapist have to remember how many strokes they give this arm to give the same over here, because that lightness that you would have left the spa with, you wouldn't have leave the spa with it. You still feel tired, like half of you leaning down. So the therapist have to know how to balance back the body. Lymphatic drainage massage is especially helpful for lymphedema or lymphedema. Lymphedema. It's a type of cancer, which and sometimes it's not bad, like it reach bad stages, just like your tissues start to break and swell up in lumps and so forth. You can look that up, which happens when fluid doesn't go back to their blood, to yes, because to the bloodstream. And what happened is that most times when you have lymphedema, it's very, very painful, very, very painful. So you have to make sure you take your time with the client. Another thing can cause lymphedema is injury, infection, cancer treatment, and surgery, or genetic disorder. And it's an immune deficiency. So you have lymphomia and you have lymphedema. Just mix it up. I'm not editing this out, guys, so just read up on it, okay? And massage is very helpful for that too. But as I said, because it causes swelling, lymphedema, cause swelling, make your joints look swell, and it mostly happen like in your feet, in your hands, and so forth. So you want to make sure that when the persons are giving you, or your therapist is giving you a lymphatic drainage massage, they basically take their time with you, and you manage that with your medication. If you're going through chemotherapy, lymphatic drainage massage is especially for you. And this is how everything a bust out. Let me use the word bust out, right? When you have cancer, when somebody get cancer, especially breast cancer, and they're going through therapy, trust me, they recommend that they get lymphatic drainage massage. Why not recommend it before you get the cancer? Hmm? So 99% of persons who went through cancer treatment are going for massages, going for lymphatic drainage massage. Ladies, start going for your massage now. Start massaging your breast, drain your arm, drain your neck. Even if you have flu, stomach congestion, anything at all like that, once you know how to drain yourself, even your face, your facial muscle, if you do your lymphatic drainage and your face, trust me, you will see how fresh, plump, you just look nice, you look young, you take away wrinkles. Guys, you will thank me for this one, okay? So start doing that. I'm going to do a video on the channel, so look out for that, showing you how to do a lymphatic drainage massage with you. I'm going to do it on myself, so you just follow the movement and then you can do it on yourself. I hope this podcast help you. Comment if you want part 2, because this can go a little more further and in depth, okay? So let me know if you want more and lymphatic drainage massage, and also what podcast, beauty podcast, you would like to hear about. What about the body you would like me to talk about? Comment it below. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to press the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, you can listen to this while you're driving, while you're in your classroom, and you can listen to this anywhere. You don't have to watch me. You can just take the video and just listen to the voices, okay? Thank you so much. Share it out so your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, your uncles can hear. Lymphatic drainage massage is very helpful. Like when you go into the gym and everything, lymphatic drainage massage is the key for you to basically live a healthy lifestyle, especially if you're working out. Add lymphatic drainage massage to your lifestyle routine. I cannot say this no more. It's very, very important. It don't make no sense you work so hard, and you, after working so hard, you do not live to see what you work for. Okay, I am Thea again, and this is